Yo, YouTube, it's your boy Sexy J-Bo or J-Bo71996, whatever you want to call me, I don't care. But anyway, got this first game here on Hall of Fame difficulty. And as I mentioned in the last video, I'm not a fan of playing on Hall of Fame. This is the most aggravating shit. I swear to God, a couple reasons. One, your team is going to miss shots too much. And trust me, I'm a basketball fan. If it was up to me, 2K would be a game where, on a good game, both teams shoot 45%. On a great game, both teams shoot maybe 50. One team shoots 50. On a bad game, 40%, below 40%. But nah, it's really easy to score in this game. But however, on Hall of Fame, you're going to have trouble hitting your open shots. Another problem with it, the CPU makes all their shots. They be on that crack cocaine offense. If you miss a shot, they're running that break. People like Tim Duncan are going to run that break like Usain Bolt. And it's just, it's bothersome. It's troublesome. But anyway, in other news, we got some new 2K news, 2K16 news, and they got released some pretty interesting stuff. I'm just going to touch on it a little bit. We got the improvements to MyGM. They didn't really get too specific on that, but 3-team trades will be back, and that should be interesting. You could also relocate your team, which is kind of dope too. They did release a lot of My Team news. I'll touch on that in another video because there's a lot of things there. And I'm not the biggest My Team player. I did play it a good bit in 2K14, not much in 15. But 16, I plan to make it my first game where I'm in it. And hopefully I could be in the King of Kings tournament or whatever that shit was called. And show all these noobs that I'm the best 2K player out there. But anyway, bold statements, hey. One thing that I'm really hyped about, online My League. And for those of you who, for my noob subscribers, you probably came to the channel because you were linked from another YouTuber who, you know, was posting the online league gameplay. Because, you know, we have an online league with YouTubers. So, for those of you who don't know, who haven't played 2K13, 12, 11, online association was like online leagues on crack. It was literally the association mode with online, literally. You know what I mean? You could do fantasy drafts, you could have 30 teams, you could have computer teams, player teams, set the difficulties, set the minute quarters, all that. You could do trades, you had next year's, you had multiple seasons, it was a great game mode, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I was originally uploading for those of my people from 2 years ago. That was the game mode that I loved and played. Like, people who know me in real life know that too. Like, I love that game mode to death. But my leagues look like it might have some potential, so I'm hoping that it's going to be a good return to it. If they did put on a couple of things. They put, like, they might have salary caps, set the amount of games per season and all that. But what I really want to see is fantasy draft. And multiple years. Hopefully they can make that happen. But you see D Favors hitting that jump shot. We down 8 right now. We need to get some offense before they start blowing us out. Gordon Hayward for 3. You know it's in. Alright, just got to play good D, which is hard on this CPU. We get lucky, we get the steal. And look at Plies, running the slowest fast break in NBA history. Getting the and one. He made his free throw, but with D West? Nope, give me that rebound. Can we make it a 3-point game? Seth Curry. Oh, Lord. That hurts. But it's not done yet. We see Dante. Can he make it? Oh, Lord. As you see, man, these shots are just missing. You've been witnessing it all video. Shots just do not go in. And if you miss on Hall of Fame, they are running that break and putting it in the basket somehow. They will find the man that's open by a crevice and give it to him. And look at Dante Exum missing an okay shot. But luckily, we get Laos. We're down 4 going into halftime, which isn't bad. You know what I mean? If we're down 4 in Hall of Fame, you know, we can still work with that. But anyway, let's get into these stats real quick. Gordon Hayward, about the only good performer on this team. Ronnie Hood, not bad. But look at Eric Gordon and Trey Burke, 0 for 6, 0 for 5, 0 for 2 from 3, both of them. And it's like, damn, these shots just do not want to fall. Looking at their team, barely anyone under 50% field goal shooting, except Tony Parker having a bad game. And look at the field goal percentage comparison. It's like, Jesus, give us a break. But look at Tony playing good defense. End of the shot clock. Bringing the shot clock cheese back. Hall of Fame. Aldridge in the post. Taking the fade. That can't go in. But of course, Timmy Dunkey. Whoa. Jesus. Timmy Dunkey is going to get the rebound and put it back. And as you see, we're just taking shots and can't get them to fall. We're getting good releases. Fairly open, you know. And look at that pass. Is that Magic Johnson? Kawhi Leonard is Magic Johnson. But yeah, man, it's definitely tough playing on Hall of Fame as we try and just keep missing shots. Some fairly good shots. You know what I mean? 0 for 7 is Trey. And then the fast break, the crack cocaine, they sniff those lines. And then they get running on that break, drink that Red Bull, giving them wings. It's cheese, man, it's cheese. But anyway, I'm just hoping for this My League success. They also mentioned that you could set sliders in there. And for those of you who haven't played My League, they have a large set of custom sliders that you could change. Things from how aggressive the CPU is in re-signing players, what the players want when they want to re-sign and stuff like that. So they're mentioning sliders in the online My League. So hopefully, I don't even want it to be as in-depth as the regular leagues. Just give some stuff. Just give me that fantasy draft and multiple seasons. I'll be a happy boy. But before this video ends, let me just touch on the My Career stuff that they're trying to do. I hear that you're going to be starting in high school. Definitely, which is a cool thing. Go through high school a little bit, then go through college, touch on that. And then work your way into the leagues as they're getting licenses from different colleges that are going to be in 2K. And my main question on that is how are the ratings going to work? If you're in high school, like, are you going to be an 85 in high school, and when you go to college, be a 78 or something? Then when you make the pros, you know, like, you got to... How's that going to work out? Because they can't have you be like a 40 overall in high school. Because there's high school players that can shoot. You're going to be a 40 overall that can't... You know what I mean? You're going to be playing with other 40 overall. I'm just curious how it's going to work out. But anyway, back to this gameplay. Got the score 75 to 60, and look at us just taking jump shots that we just can't hit, and it's like, Jesus Christ. Team just can't buy a bucket. Getting toward the end of the game here, we're getting beat 76 to 60. Although it's not the way I'd like to get beat, it's the only way to make the Spurs play how they do, putting it on Hall of Fame. So we're going to take this L, and it's sad, but the series is now tied 2-up. We're going to go back to San Antonio for Game 5 and just try to see how this series plays out. I mean, as you can see, it's not looking too good for me on Hall of Fame, but we're going to try our best. Let's look at these stats real quick. Trey Burke and Eric Gordon performing terribly, as well as Dante Exum. My 1 and 2 guards this game were not up to par. Definitely performed better. But as you saw throughout the video, the shots just would not fall as they were fairly open. So our shooting is definitely a problem, compared to theirs too, as they just drain shots and run that cocaine offense. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.